Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I have not been here to read a book for you in a very long time. I've been reading books for my classes, and I've been reading books with my son, but I haven't read books here, and I'm really excited. I have one that I used to love when I was very little, and it has something to do with this hat. Do you see this baseball cap? Do you have a baseball cap at home? Yeah, a lot of people have them, right? They're great. They have this nice brim here, and it keeps the shade, like it keeps your eyes shaded so you can see. Sometimes baseball caps have a baseball team, but mine says sports mom. And so I wear it when I watch my son play baseball. I like the gray color. But, you know, a lot of people have baseball caps. And again, baseball caps are there so that if you're playing baseball, the sun stays out of your eyes so you can see a real high pop fly or all that kind of stuff. I brought some other hats because I was thinking about, as I was walking my dog, because I wear this hat when I walk my dog in the mornings too, I was thinking, boy, you know, people wear a lot of different clothing depending on their job, right? Yeah, and hats are one of them. And so I found this book that, again, I said I loved when I was little, and here it is again. I brought another hat. Are you ready? Look at this hat. Whoa, it's pretty big, isn't it? And it's gray. I seem to have a pattern here where I have a lot of gray hats. I guess it's my thing, a gray hat. Look at this. Look at this big brim. I guess you could wear it up. You could wear it down. And you see how light the light's here? It keeps the light out of my eyes. What would I be doing that I would need to keep this much sunlight out of my face? Maybe even my shoulders and my back. Maybe a beach. Maybe gardening. Maybe the pool. I guess I could also wear it to my son's baseball game, right? Because it would do a good job of keeping the sun out. It's nice and big, and this one is nice because it kind of folds in too, so I think you can like roll it up. I haven't done that, but maybe I should. I have another hat here. You know, I was talking about baseball. But look at this. That's a helmet, huh? Let me knock on it here. It's pretty hard. And it has this thing that guards the face. You know, have you ever seen football players wear it? Football players wear helmets. But this one is definitely, it's for baseball. There's a little picture of someone playing baseball in the back. Right? But this is his helmet, and they wear it, you wear it when you're batting, right? So that when someone's throwing the ball, make sure it doesn't hit your head. There's lots of other hats. I mean, sometimes people wear hats. If you're cooking, like in a restaurant, you have to wear like a hairnet, or you might wear a chef's hat. So, because why? Keep the food out. So, keep the food out of your hair, but also to keep the hair out of your food, because that would be kind of gross, right? To get some hair in your food. I always say life happens. What are you going to do? But anyway, I have one of my favorite books. And it's about a hat, and it's Grover, and it says, I want a hat like that. I want a hat like that. It's going to be a lot about different books. I like Grover because he always asks a lot of questions, and he always says yes. He tries a lot of things. Oh, what's he doing there? He's playing baseball. All right, let's see. I want a hat like that. Let's hold it like this. Let me see. I bet you can see it like that. That's good. I, Grover, the trick writer, will perform on my trusty tricycle. I want a daredevil helmet. Ooh. So if he were going to do things on a motorcycle or in a race car, go really fast, he would have to protect his head. It's a good, smart idea. Oh, I, Grover, will sail the ocean blue. I want a captain's hat. He is imagining being a captain Is he really on a boat? No, he's in the bathtub. Do you ever play in the bathtub? Do you have toys? Maybe you don't have toys in there anymore. Maybe you used to have some toys. Maybe, I don't know. You know, we used to have a lot of bath toys. Sometimes people even put them in the pool. Maybe you go and play in a pool and you can have them there. Okay, anyway, we're not going to even try for that. Putting a lot of hats on your head makes your hair go a little wild. I guess that's okay, right? Oh, Grover, the detective, will follow the clues just like Sherlock Hemlock. That's a character from Sesame Street. And I want a detective's hat like that. Do you see another tool on this page that he's using to be a detective? A detective is kind of like a spy, someone who looks for clues, someone who pays a lot of attention to maybe small things. Do you see it? I see it. A magnifying glass. He's following a trail. I, Grover, the football player, want to have a football helmet. I want to play football. It's really important that you have your head covered, isn't it, in football? I, Grover, the construction worker, want to help build towers. I want a construction worker's hard hat. You see that? It's very hard. It doesn't go out too far to cover the sun, and oftentimes if you're building things, you're outside, right? But there are people that build that are inside all the time too, right? There's lots of things you have to build that are inside a house or a skyscraper or an office building. All right, and they're building with blocks. Yep. I, Grover, the astronaut. I want a space helmet. See that? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you ever get in a cardboard box like him? Do you have a cardboard box around your house? Cardboard boxes are really fun. They could be a ship, like we saw. They could be a spaceship. They could be a building that you're doing. Oh, I, Grover the cowboy, want to ride in rodeos. I want a cowboy hat. Yep, my cowboy hat uses that to keep out the sun, maybe to get a little air in there too. It's very interesting, isn't it? It's a little different shape than this one. The sides go up, right, on the sides, and the center goes down. I think cowboy hats are really cool. We have a rodeo that comes to Omaha. I've never seen it. Oh, I, Grover the artist, will paint a portrait of my friend Big Bird. I, Grover, want a beret. That's what that's called, a beret. It's very similar. I've ever heard the word barrette. It's like a clip. And if you look at Miss Stephanie's hair, Miss Stephanie could use a barrette. But a beret, and that's what artists used to always wear. I think because they're so interesting looking. Ooh, I, Grover the baseball player, want to wear a baseball cap. To do what? Keep the sun out of your eyes. Also, a baseball cap, also it acts kind of like a sweatband, right? And will take the sweat away so you don't have to get it on your mitt, maybe, or get sweat on your hand when you're throwing a ball so that it's not slippery. I, Grover, want to fight fires. And I want a fireman's hat. Look at that. It helps. It goes down low in the back. It protects their neck. And it's red color, so it matches a fire truck. Although, I have seen some fire trucks that are yellow. Haven't you? Yeah. And is he really fighting a fire? No. He's using a fire hose, though. He's putting it into a water bucket. And you know what? You see a lot of greenery there. Maybe he's going to end up using that to water his plants. Oh. I, Grover, the actor, will put on this costume hat and I will be in a play. I want a hat like that. He wore a lot of different hats, didn't he? He wore a space hat, a space helmet to go up into the stars and protect his head. There were a lot of hats that were there to protect your head, right? There's lots of hats to protect your head. Sometimes there's hats that are there to keep your hair out of the way, to make sure that that's safe. All kinds of things people wear hats for, which is really important. You know, there are a lot of different jobs. People wear a lot of different clothing. Some people wear a suit and tie to work. Some people wear a uniform that they can get dirty because they work with a lot of things that could really get their regular, usual clothes dirty, right? There's all kinds of different things. I like that Grover used all the different hats to think about and imagine what he could play with. And even if he didn't have those real hats, could you pretend? Could I pretend that this sun hat I usually use for gardening or the pool, could I pretend that it's a cowboy hat? Yeehaw! Could swing it around, right? Could I pretend that it was, a pirate hat, and I was going to go on the set, maybe I'd wear it like, why am I doing it like that? You just wear it like this. I'm a pirate, and I sail the 7 seas, and this is me hook. You could do all kinds of things. I wonder what different hats you could find around your house, and you could pretend with. And also, you could use a cardboard box. You could ask someone in your house if there's a cardboard box. It could be a big one. It could be a small one. You could play around with that. I like to think about the things I can use my imagination to play around in the house. It was really nice to be back reading a book with you, and I'm going to pick a lot more books to read. Also, if you're in the Omaha area and you look on the Rose website, we have some activities that we are handing out, and they are called First Stages Out of the Box. And they're just a 1 sheet, front and back, and you get them in the free little libraries. Have you ever seen one of those free little libraries? I'm obsessed with them. I think they're great. They look kind of like really big mailboxes, and sometimes they're at people's houses, or they might be at a church, or they might be out in front of a school, and you can take the books, and when you're done with the book, you can put it back and someone else can use it. It's really important to talk to an adult, and right now it'd be really important to wipe them off, right? Make sure everything's clean, just to be safe. But we have some worksheets, and they'll have activities that you can do more imagination, and you can do more drawing, and we'll be doing a reading that will be about what's in those. So this month, it's about what people wear to different jobs. So you can find them in your free little libraries, and there's a map, and that is located on the Rose Theater website. I'm really glad to be reading again with you, and I hope that you have a great day. And I'm really glad that you chose to use your imagination, and I hope maybe you'll even ask an adult to take a picture of you wearing one of your hats and doing something with your imagination, acting a job out or something you want to be. I'm going to go around, I'm going to see if my dog will wear a hat. I don't know, he might not, but I think it'd be really fun. Okay, if I get him to wear a hat, I'll make sure to take a picture and post it. Okay, all right, have a great day. Bye.